Let's talk about Eric Ten Hag and whether he should keep his job as a Manchester United manager with all of this change that are happening at United. The new CEO, the new sporting director, the new technical director. It would be a lot easier for all of them to say, "Oh well, we're going with a new person. We're going with our own man that we picked, and we don't think Eric Ten Hag is the guy for the job." But I think that would be a mistake. It would be almost falling into the trap that Chelsea, what happened with Chelsea when they sacked Tuchel because it wasn't their guy, and all of the new guys that just came in wanted to go a different direction, and they went and got Graham Potter, and then they had to sack Graham Potter because Graham Potter was not good. I got Pochettino in, and the season, like the thing just got worse and worse. With Manchester United, with Eric Ten Hag, you need to keep him at least one more year, see where he goes with this. And if you say you're gonna recruit players for the club, not for the coach, then you shouldn't worry about signing more players to play under Eric Ten Hag, and you might have to sack him in a year because the players you're bringing in ideally would work with whatever manager you end up choosing if you decide to sack Eric Ten Hag in a year anyway. So why not keep the guy in and see if he can do his job properly next year? And if he doesn't, yes, you can sack him after that. Say, right, we give you the opportunity to turn this around, but you didn't. And consider how bad things have been at United in terms of instability in ownership, constant injuries, and terrible medical department where like we're virtually playing without a left back for the whole season because the medical department has not looked after Malacia and Luke Shaw properly. The same thing happened with Martinez and Casemiro. Hoyland came in half injured already, and it just the injuries we had this season is not normal. Everybody like to say, well, everybody get injuries, and like not everybody get the injuries like we do. Last time Liverpool lost major key players, they finished outside the top four, and nobody actually mentioned that. That happened twice under club though, where they finished outside the top four when they were supposed to be the greatest team in the Premier League history because they missed a few players through injury. Manchester United have been missing half of their defenders for the whole season. When one come back, the other one get injured. When the other one come back, another one get injured. So it's not ideal for anybody to constantly change your back four. The back four is supposed to be the most consistent thing in the team, no matter what. Your goalkeeper and your back four should always be the same, no matter what game you play. Maybe a rotation here and there, but especially the defense partnership should be the most consistent thing in any team. That's the reason why Arsenal have the best defensive record, is because Saliba and Gabriel are the most consistent back four center backs pairing in the league. And for Manchester United to play the whole season without their best defender in Martinez, their best left back, and their best second defender in Luke Shaw, and Luke Shaw backup was also injured, and like start half the season without Kobe Mainu, and like bought a striker that was half injured when they signed him, and your main goal scorer last season is not firing. Of course, it's a like recipe for a terrible season, which it has been. But for somehow, some way, Eric Ten Hag had reached another final to go with the two finals he reached last season. So this manager can find ways to win, even in midst of chaos that has been Manchester United. So give him proper football structure and watch what he can do. And I believe give him a proper football structure, he can thrive and he can implement a playing style that is better than what people actually was hoping for. And they perceive like they're not looking seeing it right now. It's just we look too open because we don't have defenders that can play half like almost into the opponent half, and that's what we need because if we have defenders that can push up high enough, there'll be no space for us to be breaking down because if you're just trying to go back, and the goalkeeper can actually come and protect that. So I believe Eric Ten Hag should be given another year to actually show what he's capable of, and the reason for sacking him, I feel like are not valid. On top of that, there's not a candidate out there that actually is better than him. All the candidates that you perceive better than him, they in job. Xabi Alonso is still going to be with Bayer Leverkusen. Ancelotti is with Real Madrid. Pep Guardiola is with Manchester City. And Klopp would never coach United because he's a Liverpool legend. So, and Arteta is with Arsenal. So, what other manager you think is better than Eric Ten Hag that you can go get right now? Because to me, there's none outstanding candidate. And I believe if we sack Eric Ten Hag right now, I promise you Liverpool will cancel the meeting they have with Feinhardt coach to come interview Eric Ten Hag because he's better than any candidate out there for any job. That's the reason why Barcelona are convincing Xavi to stay. It's not because Xavi is great, it's because there's no better alternative. And if Eric Ten Hag were to get sacked, I believe it would be a top choice for Barcelona job also. So yeah, that's how much I believe this guy is a good coach. He's just a bad situation. And Manchester United have been bad situation for multiple coach for multiple years, not Eric Ten Hag. So how about we just stick with the guy and see how well he come out on the other side. And if he doesn't, you can sack him in a year.